A taste of Cuba, a culinary adventure. Cuba, a land of vibrant culture, pulsating rhythms, and captivating history. But amidst the intoxicating energy, a sensory experience awaits, the tantalizing world of Cuban cuisine. More than just sustenance, Cuban food is an embodiment of the island's soul. It reflects a rich tapestry of influences, from Spanish conquistadors to African slaves, each leaving their indelible mark on the culinary landscape. Imagine, if you will, the aroma of garlic and onions sizzling in olive oil, a prelude to a symphony of flavors. Picture tender, slow-cooked meats infused with the tang of citrus and the subtle heat of chilies. Envision the vibrant colors of tropical fruits and vegetables, bursting with freshness. Cuban cuisine is a celebration of simplicity and flavor. It's about fresh, readily available ingredients, transformed into culinary masterpieces. It's about family and friends gathered around a table, sharing stories and laughter over a hearty meal. This is the essence of Cuba, distilled into every bite. So, come, join us on a culinary journey as we delve into the heart of Cuban cuisine. Let's explore the dishes that have graced tables for generations and uncover the stories they tell. The essence of Cuban flavors. Key ingredients. Cuban cuisine is a testament to the ingenuity of using simple, readily available ingredients to create culinary magic. The foundation of this flavorful cuisine lies in a handful of key components, each contributing its unique character to the final dish. Garlic and onions form the aromatic base of countless Cuban recipes, lending their pungent notes to sofritos, marinades, and sauces. The vibrant green leaves of cilantro, known as culantro in Cuba, offer a fresh, citrusy counterpoint, while oregano brings its earthy warmth to the mix. Citrus fruits, like sour oranges and limes, are indispensable to Cuban cooking. Their tart juices tenderize meats, add a refreshing tang to sauces, and balance the richness of slow-cooked dishes. Another cornerstone of Cuban cooking is cumin. This spice, with its warm, earthy flavor, is used generously, adding depth and complexity to marinades, rubs, and stews. Tomatoes, both fresh and in paste form, contribute sweetness and acidity. Bell peppers, in their green, red, and yellow hues, bring not just color, but also a subtle sweetness and crunch to various dishes. And then there's the heat, often from fiery Scotch bonnet peppers, adding a welcome kick to many Cuban classics. These humble ingredients, combined with the Cuban passion for good food, are the building blocks of a culinary tradition that continues to captivate palates worldwide. Savoring the classics. Ropa Vieja, mojo, and tostones. No exploration of Cuban cuisine would be complete without savoring its iconic dishes, which are deeply rooted in the island's rich history and culture. Among the many culinary gems, Ropa Vieja, mojo, and tostones stand out as quintessential representations of Cuban flavors, each offering a unique taste experience. Ropa Vieja, literally translating to old clothes, is a dish steeped in history and tradition, believed to have originated from the Canary Islands and brought to Cuba by Spanish settlers. This slow-cooked marvel features shredded flank steak, simmered to tender perfection in a rich tomato-based sauce, infused with the flavors of onions, garlic, peppers, and cumin. The slow cooking process allows the meat to absorb all the rich flavors, making it incredibly tender and flavorful. The result is a melt-in-your-mouth experience, each bite bursting with savory depth and a complex blend of spices that dance on your palate. Mojo, on the other hand, is a vibrant, citrusy marinade that embodies the refreshing spirit of Cuban cuisine. Its bright and zesty flavors are a perfect complement to the rich and hearty dishes it often accompanies. This simple yet flavorful concoction, typically made with sour orange juice, garlic, cumin, and oregano, is used to inject life into everything from roasted pork to grilled chicken. The marinade not only tenderizes the meat, but also infuses it with a burst of citrusy goodness. Finally, no Cuban meal is complete without tostones, the beloved twice-fried plantains that are a staple in many Latin American cuisines. These twice-fried plantains, a staple in many Latin American cuisines, are crispy on the outside, soft and sweet on the inside. The process of frying them twice ensures that they achieve the perfect balance of textures. Whether served as a side dish, an appetizer, or a snack, tostones offer a delightful contrast of textures and a satisfyingly savory flavor. They are often enjoyed with a sprinkle of salt or a dip in a tangy sauce. These three dishes, each unique in its character and preparation, offer a glimpse into the heart of Cuban cuisine. They showcase the island's ability to create complex and delicious flavors from simple, humble ingredients. They are a testament to the Cuban ability to transform simple ingredients into culinary masterpieces, each bite telling a story of history, culture, and pure gastronomic delight. Sharing these dishes with family and friends is a cherished tradition, bringing people together to celebrate the rich culinary heritage of Cuba. Section 4. The Art of Cuban Cooking, Techniques and Traditions. Beyond the ingredients themselves, the soul of Cuban cooking lies in its time-honored techniques and traditions passed down through generations. These culinary practices are more than just methods. They are a way of life, a connection to the past, and a gift to the future. These methods, often rooted in practicality and resourcefulness, are integral to achieving the distinctive flavors that define Cuban cuisine. They reflect the ingenuity of a people who have learned to make the most of what they have, turning simple ingredients into extraordinary dishes. One such technique is slow cooking, a method that requires patience and care. Whether simmered in a Dutch oven or a traditional clay pot known as a cazuela, Cuban stews and braises are allowed to gently bubble away for hours, allowing the flavors to meld and deepen. This process not only enhances the taste, but also fills the home with an inviting aroma that draws everyone to the kitchen. This slow and steady approach tenderizes tougher cuts of meat, transforming them into melt-in-your-mouth delicacies. The result is a dish that is rich, flavorful, and deeply satisfying. Another hallmark of Cuban cooking is the sofrito, a cornerstone of many recipes. This aromatic base, made by sautéing onions, garlic, peppers, and often tomatoes in olive oil or lard, forms the foundation for countless Cuban dishes. The sofrito is more than just a flavor enhancer. It is the essence of Cuban cuisine, bringing warmth and depth to every bite. The sofrito infuses the dish with a depth of flavor that is both savory and intoxicating. It is the secret ingredient that makes Cuban food so memorable and beloved. Grilling, or asado as it's known in Cuba, is another popular cooking method that brings people together. From succulent pork to juicy chicken, meats are often marinated in flavorful mojo and cooked over charcoal, imparting a smoky aroma and a slightly charred exterior. This method of cooking not only enhances the flavor, but also adds a communal aspect, as grilling is often done outdoors with family and friends gathered around. But perhaps the most important ingredient in Cuban cooking is not a technique, but a tradition. The gathering of family and friends around the table. This tradition is the heart of Cuban culture, where food becomes a medium for connection and celebration. Meals are a time for sharing stories, laughter, and the joy of good food, strengthening bonds and creating lasting memories. In Cuban culture, the table is where life happens, where love is expressed, and where the spirit of community thrives. Section 5. A Feast for the Senses. Cuban cuisine's cultural tapestry. Cuban cuisine is more than just a collection of recipes. It's a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of history, culture, and tradition. Each dish is a testament to the island's rich and diverse heritage, a culinary journey that reflects the resilience and creativity of its people. Each dish tells a story, reflecting the island's diverse heritage and the resilience of its people. From the bustling kitchens of Havana to the quiet countryside, the flavors of Cuba are a celebration of life and community. The Spanish conquistadors left their mark on Cuban cuisine, introducing ingredients like pork, beef, rice, and citrus fruits. These ingredients became staples in Cuban kitchens, blending seamlessly with the island's existing culinary traditions. The African slaves brought their culinary traditions, enriching Cuban flavors with okra, plantains, and the art of slow cooking. Their influence is deeply embedded in the soul of Cuban cuisine, adding depth and richness to every bite. This fusion of influences is evident in dishes like ropa vieja, where the slow-cooked shredded beef echoes the Spanish cocido, while the use of cumin and other spices hints at African roots. It's a dish that embodies the essence of Cuban culinary artistry. Similarly, the ubiquitous mojo, with its citrusy tang, speaks to the Spanish love for bright, acidic flavors. This sauce, often used as a marinade or dip, is a staple in Cuban households, adding a burst of flavor to any meal. But beyond the specific ingredients and techniques, Cuban cuisine reflects the spirit of the Cuban people, resourceful, passionate, and deeply connected to their heritage. Cooking is not just a necessity. It's a way to bring people together, to share stories and create memories. It's a cuisine born from scarcity, where every ingredient is treasured and nothing goes to waste. This resourcefulness has led to a culinary tradition that is both inventive and deeply satisfying. Today, as Cuban cuisine gains international recognition, it continues to evolve, embracing new ingredients and techniques while staying true to its roots. Chefs around the world are inspired by Cuban flavors, creating innovative dishes that pay homage to the island's culinary heritage. From the bustling streets of Havana to kitchens around the world, the flavors of Cuba continue to tantalize palates, offering a taste of the island's rich history and vibrant culture. Street vendors and high-end restaurants alike celebrate the unique and irresistible charm of Cuban cuisine. So, the next time you savor a plate of ropa vieja or relish the tangy zest of mojo, remember that you're experiencing more than just a meal. You're partaking in a culinary legacy that has been centuries in the making. Each bite is a connection to the past, a celebration of the present, and a promise for the future of Cuban cuisine.